to the tech, to the polo check. Get that polo check to the wrinkly shirt. You heard? Facts. Y'all been hitting the gym? Yo, check it out. I've been sober for 13 days, Bop. 13 days sober. Chick-fil-A. Trying to eat healthy. Know what I mean? We're gonna try this chicken wrap from Chick-fil-A real quick. Know what I mean? Let's try it out real quick. Chick-fil-A with the chicken wrap, you know what I mean? Avocado sauce. Pause. Shit is good, B. Facts. So I've been sober for 13 days, bro. I mean, and it feel good. I ain't gonna lie to y'all. Honestly, I'll tell a story on why and how I got sober. Soon. Kind of interesting. But right now, I'm gonna talk about hip hop, hooray. Now, I was watching this video about Pistol Pete. Panda Cop is always asking people. Panda Chop is always asking people, is Pistol Pete, was he a Latin king? Nobody seems to know, son. Nobody. The only way to find out is by asking Pistol Pete. Pistol Pete, my brother, or his brother. Shout out to his brother doing God's work. Was Pistol Pete a Latin king? No. That's the only way you're gonna find out. Not King Blame don't know. Kano don't know. Nobody knows. Everybody say he was supposedly a Latin king back in the days, but nobody really know. You know what I mean? He probably had their back, but he wasn't part of them. Like, he probably had their back in jail. Like, he had no choice but to roll with them. But I don't think he never like became one, like, officially. You know what I mean? That's just my thought on it. You know what I mean? Because I've been to jail a few times, and I rolled with Latin kings in jail, but I never officially became a Latin king. You know what I mean? But I rolled with Latin kings. Like, Latin kings had my back. You know what I mean? I remember this one kid. He was a Cuban kid who always had my back. He had the tattoo in the back. King. I forgot his name, damn. But he had a bald head. He was kind of tall. He was Cuban. He was Cuban and Puerto Rican, I think. I'm not sure, but he was a cool cat. You know what I mean? I forgot. I forgot. I just called him King. You know what I mean? But he had my back in there. You know what I'm saying? First time we met, I had these glasses on. Not these, but I had glasses on, right? And he kept asking me if they contact. Like he wanted them, but I wasn't gonna let him have it. You know what I mean? And he tried, and he couldn't get it. You know what I mean? And that's what made me and him. You know what I mean? Get close. Pause. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? After that, him and me became cool. You know what I mean? But I will never become no king or nothing like. Anyway, so yeah, you gotta ask Pistol Pete. Honestly, facts. Um, what else we talking about here? Earthquakes going on in Russia. You know, guys not feeling Russia right now for some reason. I don't know why. You know what I'm saying? Tsunamis in Hawaii. Hawaiian dudes shooting up people in Manhattan. Then tsunamis. Then Hawaii being threatened by tsunamis. You know what I'm saying? Is there a connection there? I don't know. Maybe. Um, what else? What else we talking about? Yeah, I seen interview on this guy Big Stu. Panda Chop was interviewing this guy Big Stu, who I did see a video where French Montana said that Big Stu set him up. Not Big Stu. He didn't say the person's name. He just said the person that drove him to the hospital. So the person that drove him to the hospital ended up to be this guy Big Stu. You know, and my question is, would you let the person that shot you drive you to the hospital? You know what I'm saying? Would you let the person that set you up drive you to the hospital? I don't think so. You know what I mean? I would have ran. I would have ran. I would have probably been dead or something already. You know what I mean? But just, you know what I mean? I'll be like, they're gonna finish me up in the car. You know what I mean? They're gonna finish me up in the car. So I don't know about that. I believe Stu on this one. You know what I mean? I never really knew the cat or heard of him until I seen him on Panda Chop. But I think I believe him on this one because I think French Montana used that like 50 Cent. Like, it's crazy how people who survive stuff end up blowing up. Like Kanye West, he survived that car accident, and right after that he blew up. French Montana, 50 Cent, you know what I mean? 6ix9ine, he survived that snitching, and then he blew up, and then now he's nothing again. You know what I'm saying? Whatever. But it's funny, you know what I mean? But real dudes that do the shooting, you know what I mean? And like that, and like real dudes, like y'all people don't support the real thugs, you know what I mean? Who do the shooting and change their lives for better, you know what I mean? These clowns that got shot up and survived, they still out here trolling and acting tough, and you know what I mean? I'm not calling 50 Cent, Fresh Montana clowns. I'm just saying there's there's a lot of other people. But the dudes doing the shooting, the real thugs, they get blackballed. they get tossed in the back. Facts. Anyway, so I was watching 50 Cent go at Benzino. Benzino did this freestyle song or something. It wasn't that bad. I'm not gonna lie, it's not that bad. He did a good job on it. You know what I mean? Benzino ain't that bad, man. He got balls for real. You know what I mean? And 50 Cent clowned him. He was like, "See, look, I got it on my phone. Got it on my phone right here. You know what I mean? Check it out. Got it on my phone right here. You know what I mean? He was like, yo, 50 Cent wrote, he posted his video. He said, yo, this is the worst ish I ever heard this year. The F wrong with him. He's 60 years old, bro. Now, this ain't it. So I commented on it. I was like, yo, this video ain't that bad, but hey, you're doing him a favor. You're making it blow up. This vid got more views on your page than it does anywhere else. So Benzino should thank you. Benzino came back with a video dissing 50, telling him to box him again in the ring, get in the ring. You know what I mean? I'm like, yo, 50 just gave you the illest promotion ever. You know what I mean? Look how many views it got. You know what I mean? Look how many views this video got. And it's music. It's music. It's not nobody talking. It's not no podcast. It's not no blog. It's not getting arrested by by police. It's not drama. It's music. You know what I'm saying? It's something like you wanna blow up. Like that's something people want you to. That's something you want to people to acknowledge more than anything else, right? Because that's a passion that everybody got. All us rappers, all us MCs, right? To get acknowledged for our music first. You know what I mean? Then maybe everything else later on. You know what I mean? Even though he's 60 years old, it's never too late, son. You know what I mean? I know he had his little run with Made Men. That was alright, but they ain't really blow up like that. Even though they got a dope song with Mobb Deep, man. I like that song. Facts. Word. Anyway, so yeah, I just think 50 Cent did him a favor. Now, knowing 50, he might take it down, but he still brought some attention to Benzino's way, either way, you know what I mean? Facts. Anyway, what else, man? What else we got going on out there? True Life. We need to see some more True Life. You know what I'm saying? I seen an old video of him with Drink Champs. You know what I mean? Whatever happened to the Jim Jones and True Life beef? I think they squashed it, right? It's crazy because Jim Jones is half Puerto Rican. He's half Latino too. You know what I mean? Like I forgot about that. I mean, the Latinos, they doing it. I mean, even though he don't really glorify that part of his thing, like Latinos and hip hop. You know what I mean? They're there. They just not too they don't bring that Spanish side out more. They don't make Latino albums. You know what I mean? I mean, look at Fat Joe. He's saying Daddy Yankee hates him. You know, he's saying his own Puerto Rican people hate him. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? He's saying he's sticking more with the Cubans now than Puerto Ricans. You know what I mean? Like he's sticking more with the Cubans now. Like he's bigging them up, and this happened after his pops died. You know what I mean? I mean, maybe that's why. Maybe you know what I mean? He feel more Cuban now. I don't know. Or like, you know, he wants to represent for his pops. Now he's gone. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, sometimes when people pass away, you know, you regret not bigging them up more. You know what I mean? So he's bigging up his Cuban side more now. You know what I mean? And he was saying that he knows his own people. He knows Puerto Ricans, and you know his own people want to kill him and stuff like that. Fat Joe, man, no Puerto Rican want to kill you, B. Come on, man. You know what I'm saying? We all got love for you, B. Facts. You know what I'm saying? We just know you do not drink 40 freaking Pepsis a day. Stop lying, man. Alright, it's not lying. Stop exaggerating, alright? I'm not calling you a liar. Just saying you exaggerating a little bit, you know what I mean? Word. You know what I'm saying? Word is born, son. But anyway, I would like to see more true life. You know something about these celebrity rapper turned podcasters? Now look, what I do is not podcasting. I want to do a podcast, but I just blog. You know what I'm saying? This is blog. But these rappers turn YouTubers. You know what I mean? They say I'm hating because I call them bro. I mean, they want more money. They want more money, right? They want more money, right? So they go to the podcast lane. You know what I'm saying? But they don't do nothing. They don't gotta edit their videos. They don't gotta do jack. They got a whole team working for them. You know what I mean? They don't gotta do jack. They just gotta show up and talk about nada. You know what I'm saying? Talk about whatever they want. Like, you know what I'm saying? But they don't gotta do they don't gotta do the dirty work. It's just like in hip hop. You know what I'm saying? People write for them. People make their beats. You know what I'm saying? But you got those hip hop artists that make their own beats, that write their own stuff, engineer their own stuff. You know what I mean? One of those, Necro, Beast 1333. Shout out those two, both from Brooklyn. You know what I mean? They do everything themselves. Facts. You know what I'm saying? I respect them a lot. I mean, those are real artists. Real talent right there. Now, I'm not saying Fat Joe's not talented, but everybody does everything for him. You know what I mean? He's too spoiled, B. Facts. But shout out to Joe, you know what I'm saying? Keep doing it, keep doing your thing. You know what I mean? It don't cost you no paper unless you a hater. Like Math Hoffa said, you heard? Facts. Get the papers, get the papers, get the papers, get the papers, get the papers. You mama Lukes. Alright, y'all. It's your boy Hack to the Tech to get that check. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button, the like button, and the share button. You heard? Facts. Your boy Hack. I'm out. I'm gonna drink my water. Now I'm saying, and just relax. You heard? Remember, if you're going through an issue, a problem, Jesus saves. God bless you all. Pray. Pray. Pray because God is listening. If you're going through addiction, if you're going through problems, whatever it is, financial situations, addiction, relationship situations, there's a God above that can help you. And He wants to hear from you. I'm just passing on the message. All right? And read your Bible. You know what I'm saying? That's one of my quotes because God spoke to me. He wants everybody to read your Bibles. All right? Peace. I'm out.